Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well. I'm just jumping in here just to do a reading, just to see what's going on with you all. I just shared a knockdown, drag out little face-to-face that I did on Instagram. Look, if you have a platform, you have Instagram or anything like that, I found out in my Instagram today that somebody had hacked in and changed my information. I know the person's a crazy, and I'm gonna have my day in court with this piece of filth bag that thinks that they can just come right on over here and just take somebody's identity or somebody's change the stuff because I think I'm trying to make some money off of you, and no, you don't. I'm gonna have my day in court, and I'm gonna be the one that takes your breath away. If you're brand new, look, I've been hit off for the mob because these people got into it real deep with me, real deep, and I'm gonna be the one that's gonna have the last say by God Almighty. I've been kind enough, saying, hey, just talk to me, just give back what's mine, and you won't give it back, and all this kind of stuff. You are going to give it back. You are going to give it back. You are going to give it back. You don't know right. Period. Dumb. You're a coward. I always hear it when I talk about this group, this person, this piece of freak. Coward, coward, coward is all you people are. All you people are. Wait till my husband gets a hold of you. Because he ain't going to be nice at all. You think you're playing something with me. God's got something up his sleeve. My husband's coming after you. We got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh, you don't cry, baby. Do you work for the courthouse, Miss T? Do you? It's a Cancer here. It's a Cancer here. It's also a Pisces here, specifically, that I'm dealing with here. Also Scorpio. It could be any of those people that anyway, the person I'm dealing with is just think I just can just pull on my little sweets and I can just cry and manipulate you, and people fall for this piece of nutcase, and the person's hair needs to be chopped off of them and pulled out of them and a fist down their throat. And I don't care what I sound like. I don't. Like I said in the Instagram reading, I've been sitting here for so freaking long. Let me show you something, folks. In the winter time, I've been stranded here in a hotel room. Let me show you a picture that I ran across. So I've just got way too much that I've just talked about and have said, people, I need help. And I look horrible. I look horrible in this. This was cold. Okay, and you can tell my eyes are real droopy because I hardly had anything to eat, because I've been different times with just eating flour, and when you don't have your nutrition and stuff like that, it's hard. Okay, I've been fortunate here lately to be able to eat some eggs and get some protein stuff inside of me, but here's what I look like. In the winter time, I still have dark under my eyes. I cover it with makeup, but I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are very droopy. I was hungry, because not of my own accord, but because somebody has been doing this to me. Okay, so I'm here since 2023 in the same room. I've left this room one time. One time I've left the property since then because somebody's seeking after my life. This person, I've got video after video. I've got other videos. You literally just see the black under my eyes. I don't care that I'm sounding mean when I'm putting my foot down on some piece of dung of the planet. This piece of nutcase, Queen of Cups in the reverse, that's manipulated and manipulated, and people just fall for it, and I just cry a little bit. I just cry, and people just give her away. She's gonna have her last day in my presence. She thinks she paid somebody off for me to die. I'm gonna have her breath. I'm going to push the execution button on this filth bag, or every little queen of cups involved in it. You don't get to take my breath away, ditch. I was born for a purpose. Unfortunately, you lost out on yours by being some crazy clown. I'm ready to contend against this person. This person's a freaking coward. 8 of Cups. Well, what you invested in was crazy. What you invested in was crazy. You ain't going to get to walk away, because God's going to chase you wherever you go. God's going to chase you wherever you go. I'm fixing to drive up on out of Missouri. Any person come up on me, I'll shoot your freaking head off. The bullets will go flying and I won't miss. Piece of crazy is what we did. We are dealing with a piece of crazy because it's a doggy dog perversion. Isn't it, little housekeeper? I can't be mean enough to you. I can't be mean enough to you. What you've done with the vehicles, you don't get to touch my vehicle. I will drive out of the city, and I pray that, like Sodom and Gomorrah, God Almighty, bust this whole city up. They don't have a right to have kudos for the chiefs and the royals. They're royal crap is what they are here. My name is Shannon E Hensley, and I'm 53 years old, and I've been dealing with somebody who hit me off for the mob, and they've been suppressing my YouTube channels, my Spoon Network channel, my Instagram channel for months and months, and you just get fragmented pieces of what's really going on in a person's life, because they process it. And then they cut out what they want you to know about me. You have no idea that I'm suffering, folks. A lot of you all have no idea that I'm suffering. This person is going to die at my hands because I'm going to make sure that I get that satisfaction. The little actor. That's all they do is act. Pour my little tears on. That's all they do is act. And this word goes to gold. You don't get my money. You're going to pay back every single thing that you've done to me. All the time, the effort, the tears, the lack of food. At the same time, God has been with me. When I lay my head down, I just go to sleep. There have been many times I have had zero money in my pocket. Didn't even know how I was going to pay the shelter the next day. Just say, God, you know that you know it. I just lay my head down. Some way, somehow, God has always come through for me. You touch me, you touch the daughter of the great King of glory. You don't touch his children. The truth, the letter T. We know Mrs. T that works for the courthouse. She's in a different state than I am, or she was a few years ago. And there's other T connections out here as well in this matter. But I know who you are because God shot your name through me today, and I was appalled at you. Don't even know what in God's green earth even got into you, but apparently somebody cried some little tears around you, I guess, gave you a bribe, and then you lost your mind because a bribe will curse you. I'm dealing with a lot of cursed people. Don't even know me, but the money talked, because the initial person who did what they did to me thought they were going to just take every single thing that was mine, the gold that really belongs to me for music and projects and everything else, and they've just defiled so many freaks. They're all freaks now. The letter T. And it looks like a dart, And the fiery darts that have been shot up at me, faith has quenched every one of those darts. But God's got arrows that will shoot at your back, and he ain't gonna lose or miss.